Welcome to Akshar IIT NEET Foundation and Class 6 IIT Mathematics. In the previous sessions, we have completed ratios and proportions, and mensuration also we have done some topics like. So in this session, let us continue that mensuration, like some areas and perimeters, right? So topic is the mensuration. We are dealing with areas and perimeter. Okay. So what is meant by area and perimeter? Let us see. Yeah, here we have. So area, yes. So first see the definition of perimeter. The length of the boundary enclosed by the figure and the magnitude of the measurement of the region enclosed by the closed plane. So length of boundary, magnitude of measurement of the region of a closed plane figure. So what is this? So here I will take a diagram like this blackboard is in shape of rectangle, and I start here. We take a measuring tape and we try to calculate from here to here 10 centimeters is there. Again we went here 5 centimeters, again we come here 10 centimeters, again we come to the starting point. Okay, so boundary length we have calculated, boundary length enclosed by the closed plane figure, keep it aside. The same one will find the magnitude of the closed figure. This I will try to find all this magnitude, right? And here we will call it as area, and this one we call it as perimeter, right? We understand the difference between area and perimeter. Just see, area is the magnitude of the measurement of the region enclosed by closed plane figure, magnitude of the measurement of the region, and the length of the boundary of the closed figure, boundary and magnitude of the measurement. So here we will see some figures, areas and perimeters. First we go with a triangle. Triangle. So three-sided closed figure is called triangle. Okay, three-sided closed figure is called triangle. Here how many sides are there? There are 3 sides. Okay, no? So three-sided closed figure is called the triangle. Right. Now I want to find perimeter here and area. So perimeter in the sense boundary length. So I will take it as A, I will take it as B, I will take it as C. So A plus B plus C units. And area will be defined as the magnitude of the measurement comes as 1 by 2 base into height. This is the formula for any triangle of base into height. Okay, and this will be coming like we will take it as a parallelogram. From parallelogram we will separate the two triangles. Then automatically half triangle area is the half base into height. Parallelogram area is base into height. Like that we will go. Next, we do have some different kinds of triangles. What are the types of triangles we are having? There are 6 types according to the side and according to the angles. Here we can take 3 and here we can take 3. So according to the sides I am telling now, according to the sides, and here according to angles. Okay, you might be known that equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle. And according to angles, can you guess? Yeah, according to angles, acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and right angle triangle. Now let us see what are these all. So equilateral triangle. What is meant by equilateral triangle? So we all are very familiar with this equilateral. Yes, yeah, all the three sides in the triangle are equal. All the three sides are equal. So here A will be, here A will be, here A will be. Name them. And also all the three angles also equal here, 60, 60, 60. Okay. So now perimeter. Perimeter, sum of all the sides. In general we define like A plus B plus C. Now let us see this. A plus A plus A. A plus A plus A is how much? 3A. That is the perimeter of equilateral triangle. Now area. Before I go to the area, I would like to find the height of the equilateral triangle. Height we can call as altitude. Altitude and height both are same. Okay. In the sense, this is the height, the perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex to the base. That is the height, the perpendicular distance from opposite vertex to the base. Okay. Now how to find this height? Let us see. So here we do have a right angle triangle. Just separate this right angle triangle. I will find in another page. Now I am taking that right angle triangle. This I don't want. This is A, this is A, and this is A. This total is A, and this becomes A by 2. Okay. Now I want to find this value H. So now we shall go to the Pythagoras concept. According to the Pythagoras theorem, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. The square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Now here hypotenuse is this one, A. Another two sides, H square plus A by 2 square. A by 2 square is A square by 4. Okay. Next H square is equal to just transpose, cross multiply. We get 3A square by 4. H square is equal to 3A square by 4. Okay. Just check it out. Right. Hope you have checked. Next, now H is equal to under root 3A square by 4. Separate the root. You get root 3 by 2A. This is the height of the equilateral triangle. Please check. Height of the equilateral triangle. Now we shall find area. No? Right. H is equal to root 3 by 2A. Now area. In general, area formula of base into height. What is the base here? The base is A. Height just now we got root 3 by 2A. Base A. Root 3 by 2 to the 4 A square. Please check it. root 3 by 4 a square. Okay. Right. So equilateral triangle over. Perimeter, height and area. Next we will go for right angle triangle. Perimeter, height and area or hypotenuse. Right angle triangle. Some particular triangles we will do in this section. So right angle triangle, in the sense it will be like this. One angle should be 90 degrees. One angle should be 90 degrees. And these all are different sides. I will take A, B, C. No side is equal here. All are different sides. Okay. Right angle triangle, one angle is equal to 90 degrees. All are different sides. So we have the rule for right angle triangle. C square is equal to A square plus B square. Here perimeter we can say A plus B plus C. Perimeter A plus B plus C and area of base into height. There is no problem. Of AB. That's all. Right angle triangle is so simple. But we have a special case triangle which we can't define in the classification of triangles. That is right angle isosceles triangle. What it is? Right angle isosceles triangle. Right angle isosceles. It will be like this. Just check it out. This and these sides are equal. And the slant height, you can take anything. It's up to you. Of course, we will find it now. So right angle isosceles triangle. Two sides are equal and one angle is 90 degrees. Right angle isosceles triangle. Okay. Now first I will find the hypotenuse value. What is the hypotenuse here? So as you know the formula, AC square A square plus B square, this is equal to A square plus A square 2A square is equal to root 2A. Okay, please check what it is. Root 2A. Next, area. Area of right angle isosceles triangle. Area of right angle isosceles triangle, as usual, of base into height. Of into base is A and height is also A of A square, or you can take A square by 2. Okay, A square by 2. Now I will define perimeter also. Add all these sides, just what we got here, root 2A. A plus root 2A. 2A plus root 2A, A is common, like this. Just adding sum of all the three sides, A plus root 2A. 2A plus A is 2A, A common, 2 plus root 2, right? Please check. So right angle triangle and right angle isosceles triangle. Okay. Next, we go with equilateral triangle completed. Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle, we go for the formula called Heron's formula. Heron's. What is the Heron formula? The sides of any triangle might be A, B, C, and semi-perimeter, yes, A plus B plus C by 2. Then the area is equal to like this. S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Next, So once let us see all this. Please go through this table. What are the formulas we have been checked now? You will get an idea. Just check this for 2 minutes. All the triangles, areas and perimeters are available there. So after checking, we shall go to the rectangle, square, rhombus and parallelogram. Areas and perimeters we'll see once. Okay, check it out. Scale and triangle. Triangle in the sense any triangle. Nomenclature in the sense what are the letters, what are the variables we are using in the formula. S, A, B, C, A, H, B. There isosceles triangle attitude also we can define. Just check. Next. Now let's see the perimeter and area of rectangle. The perimeter and area of the rectangle. So we know that the boundary occupied by closed plane figure is the perimeter. Here take this figure ABCD. Let's see, this is a rectangle. The length is L, breadth is B. Now add all the sides L plus B plus L plus B. How many L's are there here? 2 L's and 2 B's. Take out 2 as common. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 of L plus B. Okay. Next. Perimeter or area of rectangle. Magnitude. So length into breadth. Obviously we will get area. Total occupancy we will get. Length into breadth. Like this. Now square. Square I will take. Square area. Okay. Square area comes like this. What is the difference between square and rectangle? Can you guess? What is the difference between square and rectangle? Yes, in rectangle only opposite sides are equal. In square all the sides are equal. We will take it as equal side as A units. Okay, no? A units. Now perimeter, sum of all the sides. A plus A plus A plus A is equal to 4A. 4A. Now area. So length and breadth, A and A. A and A is how much? A square. This is the square. So area of rectangle is length into breadth. Area of square is side into side. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 of L plus B, 2 times of length plus breadth. Perimeter of square is 4 times of side. Okay. Then we'll see diagonal of rectangle and diagonal of square. First diagonal I will define. Diagonal of square and rectangle. In general, we don't define this, but in competitive exams, it's required. I am taking the square, side A, so here let's join A and C, and let's take this right angle triangle, because in square all the angles are 90 degrees, no? Like this. Right angle triangle, if you want one side, that is the longest side, you have to square and add the other two sides, right? Square and add the other two sides. Okay. So likewise, if I want this diagonal D, I will take it as D. D square is equal to A square plus A square is 2A square, and D I will take under root 2A square, square root 2 into square root A square, square root 2 of A. So the answer is square root 2A, the diagonal of square, root 2A. Please check, diagonal of square is root 2A. Next, now diagonal of rectangle we will check. Diagonal of rectangle. Diagonal of rectangle, how to take? Let's take the rectangle. Let's join this LB. As you know that longest side in a rectangle is length, and the shortest two equal sides, you can call them as breadth. Okay. So likewise, this is the diagonal as per right angle triangle rule. So bring it out if you have any confusion. Angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. B square is equal to L square plus B square. D is equal under root L square plus B square. Okay. Please check it out. Let's see the parallelogram. Parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, but they are not perpendicular. It is similar to the rectangle. So let us take base, and this is the height. Area is equal to base into height. And like rhombus, we define the diagonal 1 D1 and diagonal 2 D2.